Maybe lucky. Yep. Okay. Feels like it's catching somewhere, but where? It shouldn't be catching anywhere. Good job, BMW, and a very good job. After a closer inspection, I found it. I found our problem. Today, I'm gonna tear this engine apart and see exactly what kind of hidden issues we're gonna find. The previous owner told me this engine needs a full rebuild, but he never told me exactly what went wrong with the engine in the first place. I've never done something like this before, and I really hope I'm not biting more than I can chew. Let's see how it goes. There's a couple right here, needs to come out. Hopefully this is going to pop straight out. There you go. Let's put this back for the time being. Here we go. This seems fine. In order to remove the head, I need to pull this chain out. There's a tensioner over that side. And then all these bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And I think there were 2 hidden ones somewhere. This is gonna have to come out first. Tensioner. Let's take the tensioner out. I think here's a socket that I don't currently have. It's bigger, 27 I think it is. Last time I managed to take it out with this. Hopefully it's gonna work again. I think I'll have to take this bracket out first. 12. This needs to come out also. So I can get to these 2 bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for the guide. All these 3 will have to come out for the guide to come out. And let's see if we can pull this tensioner out. That would be nice. There you go. Lovely. Coming out. I think it's a 27mm socket. It's coming out. Nice. Let's take this one out now. 8mm. They're not going to be in the way. Put them back where they were. Put them up a bit. E14, do it slowly. So the short screws from this one, longer from this one. Okay. And he's up. You pick it up with the auto, like resting. Timing chain going. 2. And this one is probably going to catch this here. Well, we need to remove this first, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Great. Yeah, probably we need to remove the main bolt also. It's normally spin the whole engine, but maybe lucky. Yep, lucky. Harmonic balance. Harmonic. Oh, something's wrong in here. Something's not right in here. Back to the tensioner. 3. Let's pull the chain. Oh yeah, I put the tensioner back on, didn't I? Chain is up. Don't get it. Feels like it's catching somewhere, but where? It shouldn't be catching anymore. Ooh. Ah, yeah. Dipstick. The dipstick on this car goes through the timing chain. So it goes through here, and then it goes through here. Good job, BMW. Done a very good job. Might as well just keep it here, I guess, for now. Right, let's put this in a safe place. E10. There's 2 E10s, then 10 E14s. I have to do it slowly. Right. First, I'm gonna have a surprise in a minute. Yeah. Now this should pop up. Hopefully. And we can have a look to see what is going on. It's not blown, it's not blown, it's not blown, it's not blown. Fine. What's wrong with this engine? Some like minimal. As you see, get this oil pan out of the way. See what's going on underneath. This looks like a piece of plastic from somewhere. The longer ones go at the front. Let's take the flywheel out first. T55. Ooh. Oh, so he's not seized up. Or he got unstuck. Nice. Just can't believe how easy this been. Look. I wonder what happened to this engine. Minimal damage. It should all come out now. Yeah? So they just push out. Looks a little bit fried up. So there it is, guys. I removed the pistons and I gave them a good clean with brake cleaner, and I started looking for problems. I couldn't really see anything wrong with them, except for a lot of carbon buildup everywhere, which you would expect from a direct injection engine like this. But then, after a closer inspection, I found it. I found our problem. There it is. There's a big chunk of the ringland coming apart. Look. The ringland is damaged on this piston. I'm not an expert, but I've been thinking about how this could happen, and judging by all this carbon buildup on the piston and looking at the head, there's a lot of buildup on the valve's faces. So I assume if this is as bad as it is on the front, I can only imagine how bad the valve is coated in carbon buildup. So my theory is probably the valve wasn't shutting as it should, caused a lot of engine knocking, and eventually it just caused this piston to fail. This chunk scored the engine block. It's not very bad, but I will probably have to have it bored and rehoned, and I'm gonna have to use oversized pistons to rebuild that engine. If you want to see what's gonna happen in the next one, make sure you subscribe to the channel.